Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
University grounds crews power washed the Diag from morning until early afternoon, cleaning up remnants left by pro-Palestinian protesters and their encampment. University police say about 50 people were in the encampment just before 6 a.m. when they were asked to leave several times or risk getting arrested.
I think it was handled not in the best way. It was kind of done at a sneaky hour.
A number of people told us the timing felt sneaky. We spoke to several who came to the perimeter of the Diag either out of curiosity or because they didn't realize they couldn't pass through.
I think it's a shame. I think students have the right to protest on campus, and their safety shouldn't be like a concern. They shouldn't have to fear getting arrested or pepper sprayed. I supported what those guys were doing.
In a statement to 7 News Detroit, university administration said it recognizes the importance of free speech, but they have a duty to protect all who use the campus. The administration says the clearing of the encampment was sparked by the refusal of occupants to remove fire hazards. On May 17th, we're told an inspection by the university fire marshal determined a fire would likely lead to, quote, a catastrophic loss of life. Because of the refusal, the university removed the encampment.
One of my kids is at another university where the university actually negotiated and is willing to actually take a vote on divestment issues in the fall. So it's Brown. And so I know that there are a wide range of things that universities can do, and it's the lack of creativity that goes into the way they've handled it here is just mind-boggling.
I never felt unsafe around it, being a student here, having to walk past it every day, and it just seems like it was a bit of an overreaction. And especially all this with the not letting anyone get within like 300 feet of where it was is kind of ridiculous.
Right around 1:15 this afternoon, university police reopened the Diag, removing the caution tape.
Two questions. One, did the problem get fixed? And if the problem did get fixed, then why are you kicking them out? Two, why are you pepper spraying and telling it's a forceful move, dude. You know what I mean? They're just trying to kick people out because they're trying to make business continue. That's it. It's a money move.
Where to from here?
I mean, I think it's sad that the university didn't want to have conversations with people. I personally wouldn't be surprised if something else popped up.
Live in Ann Arbor, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
All right, Darren, thank you. We do have our team coverage continuing at the Washtenaw County Jail, where demonstrators were released from custody just hours ago. A total of 4 protesters were arrested by police this morning. Several different charges.
Free Palestine. Get our money off of hands off the Middle East.
Assad was one of those protesters arrested. He says he's a 26-year-old graduate of U of M from Dearborn Heights, uncertain what charges he's now facing.
It's far more important to center the people in Palestine right now than to center any of this nonsense.
Shortly after the encampment was cleared, the protest moved to the Washtenaw County Jail. There, the group continued what they had been doing at the Diag, playing drums and dancing, gathering on the lawn to listen to speakers, some seeking shade around the building, bringing food and water, ready for the long haul.
I had pepper spray all over me in my eyes since 6 a.m. I just got washed up just now.
Rhiannon Wilson was also arrested and held in the jail. The grad student and research assistant said she's now facing felony charges for resisting and obstructing a police officer.
Honestly, it's just pretty shocking as a student and employee of the university doing what I understand to be a protected First Amendment activity for what I believe in.
Willow camped for nearly 30 days and says she was told she's now banned from campus. With the encampment now clear, those protesting outside the jail and those held inside vow to keep their fight going.
This is why we stand up. When people are under attack, when there is injustice, you stand up and fight back.
Here's what I'll do, Madam Attorney General. I will allow, because part of the issue for me is going to be, and I've heard the argument, but paragraph 5 and 6 are causing the court great problems. So I certainly will allow anybody to submit to the court. I don't need it in response to each other. Anything by the 30th of this month for the court's consideration regarding that basic issue, if you feel the need to do it. I think the court has a great grasp on it, but I want to make sure anybody that wants to tell me something gets to tell me something. Okay. And then if you could send somebody else, I'd just like to get this done. So we will do that. Council, you know, one of the reasons I guess in a lot of ways I'm proud to be a lawyer is because sometimes when you get good arguments from council, it just gives you a great deal of gratitude for the profession that I've chosen to be my life. And you guys have done an extraordinary job of presenting the issues, answering the court's questions and the like. I wish I could bring a group of younger attorneys who seem to have a lot of problems with answering court's questions in to see how it really should be handled. So I thank you for that today. So we will adjourn for the decision on this case to May 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court stands adjourned.
Breaking news alert.
We begin with two breaking news stories out of Ann Arbor, one involving the ongoing legal battle between state prosecutors and pro-Palestinian protesters at the University of Michigan. The other involving fallout for U of M athletic department in the wake of the football program's sign stealing scandal. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to 7 News Detroit. I'm Alicia Smith. Topping our news this noon, a Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel dropping the charges against a group of pro-Palestinian protesters at the University of Michigan. 7 people were charged with trespassing and resisting or obstructing a police officer following protests on the Ann Arbor campus in May of last year. All 7 pleaded not guilty. Nessel has recently faced calls to recuse herself from that case for what critics say is bias. The Attorney General issued a statement earlier today saying in part, quote, "While I stand by my charging decisions and believe, based on the evidence, a reasonable jury would find the defendants guilty of the crimes alleged, I no longer believe these cases to be a prudent use of my department's resources, and as such, I have decided to dismiss the cases."
Before the court draw near, the Honorable Judge J. Cedric Simpson presides.
You may be seated. Court does call the cases of the people of the state of Michigan versus Willow et al. Counsel, state your appearance starting.
Brian Baron, PA 3665 on behalf of Mr. Anderson.
Go ahead.
On behalf of Mr. McKee Shapiro.
John Minnick on behalf of Avi Taknafram, who's present via Zoom.
And is he?
Yes, he is in Zoom.
He's in Zoom. Mr. Dr. Fromm, could you please turn on your camera, sir? Oh, there he is. All right. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the most honorable court. My name is Amir Macklin, representing Ms. Samantha Lewis, who's present in court this morning. Thank you, Judge.
My name is Stacey McNulty, and I'm representing Mr. Oliver Kosler.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Hyder, appearing on behalf of Assad Sadaki, P35-143.
Yes, that leaves me, Your Honor. Jamil Kuja, appearing on behalf of Michael Muller.
All right.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Goodell on behalf of the people, P68287.
All right. Thank you.
Today,
yes.
Any time set for a ruling in this matter. However, at this time, Your Honor, people move to dismiss these cases.
No objection, Your Honor. We like to thank this court. Thank you.
No objection.
No objection.
No objection. Thank you.
No objection, Your Honor.
No objection.
All right. Given the motion of the people, all of these cases are dismissed. That is without prejudice. Thank you, folks. Thank you, counsel. Court stands in release.
Thank you, Judge.